we're in a truck going to night 2 at Path Valley. So we're gonna do a little recap of night 1 because you guys missed everything. So, but we went out for warm-ups. It was a hot day, so there wasn't, even in warm-ups, the track wasn't slicked off, but it wasn't crazy fast. So we went out and it went well. The car was a little tight, so we made a little bit of an adjustment. Started in the back of the heat race. We didn't draw a pill, and we, like 3 laps in, I think it was 3 or 5 laps in those 3 laps I figured out that the car was really tight. It wasn't under me at all, so like I couldn't feel it in my butt, so I didn't drive very well and it didn't feel great. And I started to figure it out a little bit and kind of backed my lineup and started to change some stuff up. And I started to figure it out a little bit, and I was about to get under a guy, and a fuel line came off. So, at like lap 5, we were done for the heat race. And then we started in the back of the feature, and the track was crazy slick, so it was super tight, and it was bottom track, and we were able, usually, like on the start, the car didn't feel bad. It wasn't crazy good. It wasn't crazy loose. It was a little tight. So I would kind of go into a corner, and I was diming people up, and we passed 4 cars and finished 10th. I'd be very happy with another top 10. If we could get 2 top 10s in a row, I think that would be a really good start to the season.
Any comment from the crew chief?
Yeah, so pretty happy with the week 1 results. It's a little bit of a bummer that the fuel line came off in the heat race because we didn't get any points for the heat race. And at Path Valley, they give you points for your finishing position in a heat race. So yeah, we're a little bit behind in points because of that, which is fine. It's first race of the season. Yeah, finished top 10 and bring the car home. Had a lot of fun. So it was really good last week, and just looking for a repeat of that this week. Just have a little bit of fun and, you know, maybe knock off another top 10 and see what we got. It's been a really good start to the year, and we're just looking forward to doing it again tonight. on the pole for the first heat. Jim Young starts right beside you. Okay? So if he gets in front of you, just try to follow him and do what he's doing. That'll be some good experience for you, I think, okay? Just follow him. When he does, just try to follow him, run that line. You'll see how he's going into water. You just try to go at the same way. Now, you're not going to be able to see how much throttle he's giving it, but you'll be able to see where his car is. Be fine.
What's his initial thoughts on the track?
It's certainly got a lot of water on it. We'll see. We were the first ones out for hot laps, so it's hard to get a good gauge. We'll see. I think the car's okay. He starts on the pole for the heat race, so hopefully we can finish in the same place we started.
What he said.
Zach, how's it feel? He's starting front row heat race.
I'm pretty dang nervous right now. I just hope everything is quiet and smooth and calm and we'll be good. But I'm pretty nervous right now. Kept it underneath him. That's it. He just needs seat time. Get some more laps in. We'll be fine.
This guy knows what he's doing, so if he's going up there.
Yeah, but if you're doing something that feels good and you're fast.
I know. I should know.
Keep doing it.
Because I was good, and I was like, I saw him go in the corner up, and I was like, he has like a lap on me, so it can't hurt, right? And then I went up there, and I just saw the nose, and I was like, I'm not just gonna cut somebody's nose off.
Sure.
So he got under me, and then I just got freight trained.
Yeah. You had third locked up though.
Yeah.
You did good. Now you know, right? There was one small mistake in there, that was it. The rest of it was really, really good. Okay? Learn from that, we'll move forward, we'll be fine, okay?
Did I finish last?
No, you finished 5th out of 7 cars.
That's fine. Like, if I could have just got down, like, I wasn't going to get back around them, but I wouldn't have kept getting past if I could have just got back down.
Yeah, once they were around you, it's going to be really hard to pass them back because they were running the low side.
They were, so like I knew I wasn't getting around him, but it just made me mad going into every corner. Like he got under me, I saw the first guy's nose, and I was like, okay. And we went off the corner, and he got by me, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go down. And then I just saw the front wing, and I was like, oh. And then it just got happening.
Yeah, if you're running a line that feels good and keeps you connected with those cars in front of you, I would run that as much as you can. Okay? But that's a good learning opportunity now, right? Because you said, hey, I saw somebody else do this, I'm going to try it. You tried it, and it didn't go quite as well, right? So, which is fine, right? Those things happen. That's how we learn. But you brought it back. It's sitting right there. It'll be ready to go for the feature.
No, I didn't really bring it back.
Well, it's back,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know. He's so good. Okay, so I didn't lift enough on the shifts.
Okay.
I don't know. I was just like, I was in front and I just wanted to go so bad.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really lift enough, so I missed the first shift. It just didn't go.
Gotcha.
So that hurt a little bit. But.
Well, you did. It was a good start, like at turn 4, right?
Yeah.
Until you got to the point of that little missed shift, it was a good start. You were right there with it.
Yeah. He set a slow pace.
You're the pace setter.
No, like when he was leading and I started third. Like he was slow,
Yeah.
I was on.
That's smart to do as the guy who's in first, right? If you set a slow pace and you can build quick momentum, it gives you even just a couple feet of a gap to the second place car.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah. Probably learned a ton right there in that heat race.
I learned a good bit. I felt good on the bottom. I don't know, I just had it in my head. I was like, if he's doing that, I'm doing that. I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, because he may have made that mistake too, because he was running the bottom the most of the time. He had a decent lead, moved up, tried it didn't work, and moved back down.
So by the time I saw him go up, he was far enough that I didn't see him go back down.
Right. Which is all right. You're learning. You're doing fine. Okay, good job.
We started pretty good, besides someone who's very experienced, been doing it for a while. So I started on the pole with the mindset of try to beat him going into 1 and then follow him, because he's probably going to get around me. And then on the start, we had a good start and I missed a shift. So he was immediately ahead of me. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going to follow him from here. And it went pretty well. I think for like 5 laps, it was going really well. And then I saw him go high going into a corner. I was like, well, this guy knows what he's doing, so whatever he's doing, I'm gonna do. And so I went high, and it didn't go well. I was very loose. I didn't have anything up there. And then coming off the corner, I saw somebody's nose, and didn't want to cut him off, so I just stayed high. And then I just got freight trained. Coming off the next corner, I saw another nose, and it just kept going. So it was going well. I learned a lot. And then at the end of the race.
Yeah, so the car shut down as the heat race was finishing. So we came into pits and checked fuses and checked a bunch of different things and had no power. And then we realized we might have a bad battery. So it's on the charger right now. It's hooked up, charging, and hopefully we get a full charge into it. We can get through the feature well. We're still gonna have a decent starting spot. He ended up 5th in the heat race, so I believe we'll start 9th or 10th in the feature. So yeah, should still be a pretty good feature as long as we can keep this thing running the whole time.
So what do you feel like the track's like out there? Do you like it? Is it slicking off? You said you're loose going high.
So I think that it's gonna slick off. It's slicked off right now, and I think that there's gonna be a high side now. I think it was almost there. It was just a little bumpy, and there wasn't much there yet. So I think in our feature, we're gonna be first. So there's not gonna be that many more cars on the track. So I think it's gonna be slicked off, but there's still gonna be a high side to it. So I think we'll be able to move around and have a good race.
Zach, can you multitask if I ask what you're doing?
Yeah, so I am attempting to get the right rear to the perfect spacing for the feature so that I'm bringing it in about an inch from where it was before.
And for the people that don't know, what does bringing it in do to the car?
So as the track slicks off, it will tighten up a little bit, and so I'm bringing this in to help the car turn when it gets into the corner. That's the overall goal, is trying to help the car turn. So bringing this in, tightening up the right rear a little bit should help rotate into the corner a little bit, hopefully not too much, and we should be good. And we're putting a new tire on the right rear. We ran this one in the heat race. This is a little bit softer compound for when the track's a little bit wetter, but it's pretty dry out there now, so we're going to a spec right rear and moving it in a little bit. And I'm going to drop down some air pressure, see if I can give him the grip that he needs while he's out there for the feature. Hopefully have a good race.
Say up there, you mean the high side or down there?
3 and 4 is rougher than this.
Another happy birthday here.
It's pretty rough up there. I think the bottom is definitely going to be the place to be.
Yeah, because honestly, the bottom doesn't look crazy slick.
No, it's not. Yeah, I think, and you start on the inside, so I would just run the bottom, and you'll be fine. Got this. The track's not that bad. It's a little rough, but there's still moisture. It looks like.
Especially right here. This is the exit of the corner. This is still looks good. It feels good. Not that much rubber is going to put down yet.
A little bit right here, but it's not bad.
In the apex, it looks a little bit more sucked off, but.
It's not black, so.
Yeah, it looks good.
Because it was worse than this at practice day.
For sure.
I mean, the track was black.
Yeah.
Well, I think there was a lot more cores on it than.
Yeah.
But I mean, they did pretty good actually.
Yeah, track looks pretty good. I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun race.
Like half a lane, and it was just.
Right. Yeah, so I would just run the bottom and learn, run all the laps. Okay? That's it. That's the goal. Don't shallow off the entry of the corner, okay?
So do you think the way the track's kind of coming around, do you think it's what are your thoughts like for Cam's driving style right now with him being so new in a 600?
I think this is going to be fine for him. I think there's enough grip in the track that he's gonna be okay. Yeah, the track is in pretty good shape. I think they did a good job of keeping it racy for mostly a day race, and pretty warm today, so I think they did a pretty good job of keeping it racy. So I think he's going to have fun, and the goal is run all the laps and learn as much as he can learn. And he's made a mistake in the heat race and moved up when he shouldn't have moved up. It cost him a couple spots, but he'll learn from that and keep going forward. So yeah, I think it's going to be a fun feature. Sun's hitting that side straight on. It's just roughed up a little bit. I don't think it's because of the water. I actually think they did a pretty good job keeping the track racy.
Yeah, they did.
For a day race, it looks pretty good. So yeah, run the bottom, run all the laps, learn everything you can. Okay, that mistake from the heat race is behind you. We learn from it. We look forward. We keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this your preferred style of track, or the way it's coming in?
What's that?
I said, is this how you prefer the track as it comes in throughout the race?
Is that ours? No. Free rag. I don't know. It's really bumpy in 3 and 4. I think that's kind of from a little bit too much water and a combination of the sun hitting it, because it's a day race, so that makes it really bumpy. And I mean, the best track condition you can have is a warm-up track, right? Not slicked off if you're just going, but you're never gonna get that. So the way it looks, yeah, I think it's a really good track for a future.
What are your thoughts, Quick Zach?
Nervous. Yeah, buddy.
Woo!
I'll take 8. I'll take 8. I'm proud of it. I like it. That's an 8 right there, buddy. Nice job.
Climbing on top.
Smart. And guys, we're driving like crazy.
Ran in that 44, our wheels were locked together going down the front stretch. And I was like, I'm just going to back off because there's no way this ends well. And somehow they made it work. But
dude, heck of a job, man. That was so freaking smart. You drove a heck of a race. Good job. Really proud of you, buddy.
We went out in the beginning of the night. We went out for warm-ups, and car felt a little tight. It wasn't horrible. We drove slow, smart, just got it. Make sure everything was working. We drew a 2 for our pill, so we started on the pole for the heat race. Jim Young started outside of me, so I was kind of going into it with the mindset of just follow him. And I tried. He was pretty good, so he got a good bit ahead of me. But I could see him go high into 3 and 4, and I didn't see the result of that. But I was like, I mean, if he's doing it, I should probably do it. And then I did it, and it was not there. And so I came off the corner and saw somebody's nose, and that just kind of kept repeating itself. So a couple guys got by me. I think we finished 6th, 5th or 6th in the heat race.
5th in the heat race.
5th in the heat race. So Jim failed me a little bit there, but so we finished 5th, and the battery died after the race ended, thankfully. But we charged it in the pits, so everything was fine. We started 9th in the feature. So it was a pretty slick track. It wasn't horrible. It was a little slicker than I thought it was going to be, and a little tighter. The biggest thing that I noticed is tire wear played a pretty big role. So like 5 laps in, I was already starting to spin, and by like 10 laps into the race, coming off the corner, my rear tires were just spinning like crazy. So I had to focus a good bit on getting the car pointed straight down the straightaways, and so that was a pretty good learning experience. Just how to getting that down under my belt, and we finished 8th, and I think the race went pretty well.
Yeah, I think so too. We had a lot of fun tonight. We worked on the car a lot and made some changes in between the heat and the feature, tire pressures, and spacing and stagger. Made a few changes there. Didn't really make any wholesale changes, but just trying to give him the grip that he needed for the feature, and I think that went fairly well. Right rear is completely burnt off the car, so I would have to agree that I think throughout the race the tire grip probably went away a little bit. Yeah, I think Camden learned a good lesson in the feature or in the heat race. He had 3rd place pretty well locked up until he went to the high side in the heat race, and it just wasn't there to be running the high side. So went from 3rd to 5th in that, but that's fine. Lesson learned, and we'll take that with us and move forward. Really good way to start the year, I think. We finished 10th last week and 8th this week, and yeah, it's been a really good start to the season, and we're having a lot of fun and really enjoying ourselves. And yeah, just want to say thank you to all of our friends and family and our church community and the people that surround us and love us so well and have been supporting us through this journey. It's been really, really cool seeing all the people come out and be a part of this and join us in it. And yeah.
The sponsors. We would love to thank all the sponsors for helping us out. Thrivent Financial, Folds Electrical Service, 600cc Performance, Countrylands Photography.
Yeah.
Did I get them all? I think I
Yep.
got them all.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I really appreciate all your help and all the support that we've gotten so far, and we're gonna keep trying our best and working hard, and we'll see where it goes the rest of the year.
Thanks guys for watching. It's greatly appreciated tuning in. You guys should come out to the track. We're there pretty much every weekend at Path Valley. Go down, like, comment any questions you have. If we see them and have time, we'll definitely answer them. You can make me famous if you subscribe. It'd be pretty cool too. So. Next week we won't have any cameras. Our camera guy won't be there, so we're not gonna have any videos of next week. But we'll give a recap. 2 weeks from now, we'll give a recap of the race in the next one.
God bless everybody.